Hi there, it's Joseph here at Edge Dynamics making a shave video, and I've got a few razors to test. Firstly, I'll show you this one I've been working on. It's a Napoleon, and I've given it buffalo. Depending on the light, they're red or amber, but there's a good amount of redness in them. Buffalo horn. The pinning is nickel silver, and the wedge, I'll show you the wedge, is sterling silver. Try and give you an overview, because when you come up close on the wedge it does look quite fat. It doesn't show in the camera, but it's a white piece of oxhorn, and it's actually from the same blank as these. We've got 3 scales out of this this one blank, and the 3rd scale is basically white with a touch of red in it, and a little few bits and bobs which I made the wedge with, but it's really nice, works really well. I'll show you the razor. You see it's got a lovely swoop on the spine there. That's the best my vocabulary can do. And you can see it on that side as well. Really is a nice blade. And you can see it's got a line there signifying the shoulder. I don't know if that's showing. I'll show you it from this point of view. You can see how fat the tail is, and it's got some nice jimping. You can see that spine there. Now the problem is that I'm pretty sure this is not going to shave. It's got a lovely bevel. I honed it on the Izuku Kita, but unless you've seen the front of the grind as well. But we'll see. I won't say what's going on until I put it to my face, but I'm confident it won't shave. So I honed this one up as well, and I've had an amazing shave off this, honed on the Nakayama Hon Sweeter, and I then gave it out to my brother. You can see it's come back with rust on it, to be expected. I'm lucky to get it back, to tell you the truth. But yeah, so I honed this on the Izuku Kita. I'm confident, quietly confident that's going to shave. And then I've got 2 more to try, because I've been messing about on the Nakayama Hon Sweeter with this Richmond RR, and I also was messing about with this one, the John Elliott, again on the Sweeter. There's a high probability that they won't shave, but we'll find out. And shaving cream from Mondial. This one is a Mandalorian, as seen on popular Star Wars show. So we'll try that. There's the actual soap. Inside, it's a little bit soft. It seems to be showing some almonds, I think, yeah, almonds. Yeah, so it's got no fragrance at all. but it does feel quite nice. Yeah, I do like this so far. Yeah, that's nice. It's nice and thick. That's the wind. Yeah, I was right. Basically, it's the bevel angle. I just decided to check the bevel angle before I honed it, and it's coming out at 20 degrees. And I mean, you can get a shave with it, but that feels as you'd expect from 20-degree bevel angle. So, I mean, it's beyond me how they did that or why they did that. It's the first one of all the John and William Rag razors that's got a funny bevel angle. So, but any kind of wedge type razor that's not at least 6/8, it's a good idea to check the bevel angle. But so I'm going to have to reconsider this. Man, I don't want to take the spine down on it, but I'm not going to have a choice. If I want to shave with it, I'll lose these beautiful, see these little cuts signifying the shoulder. They'll be gone. So, but it's useless like that. So we'll put it down, we'll put it to one side. I'll have a think about it. And you can see the scales as well. The scales were, I was going to talk about how I made the scales and stuff like that, but the razor's no good. Is it worth it? I mean, you can see the scales have got a satin finish. It's really nice to touch, honestly. It really is satin. And that's just hand sanded with 400 grit paper. These were done, I just did these about half an hour ago on the Nakayama Hon Sweeter. I set the bevel on a 1K and then did 13 laps with a slurry. I don't think they're going to shave very well. But first I tried to set the bevel on the 1K, and then I tried, did some work with a sweeter Nagora. You know, I made a slurry and I didn't like some scratches I saw, so I swapped for, there is a matching Tomo Nagora with that stone. It's very hard stone. I swapped for that Nagora, made a slurry with that, same thing. I saw some scratches that I didn't like. So I thought, let's go back to the original plan, which is just taking a diamond plate, making a slurry. It's worked for me twice, but only twice out of many attempts. So let's see what this is saying. Yeah, that's really good. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, that's good as well. Well, it really is strange, because I thought this wouldn't work. With 13, I'll say it again, it's honed with 13 laps from a bevel set. And the reason that I've been so interested in my Hon Sweeter is that I've got another sweeter coming to me. Right, so we put a dash of oil on this one. Yeah, that's nice. But this steel it's the special stuff. It's that really old cast steel. It's really soft. When I say soft, I mean malleable. Yeah, it's really good stuff. It's like the best sort of steel you can get, in my opinion. So that I'll give that back to my brother. Well, let's have a go with this RR Richmond and Sons Broomworks. Let's try and crack on with this shave. Yeah, I was going to talk about the about how I made the ox scales, because I was speaking about it on Facebook. It's going to be a mess of a shave, this is. The shaving cream or soap has already dried out. But those oxhorn scales were shaped and thinned on a 120 grit belt, and I made sure that the horn never got hot, so there's no movement in it. It never got wet. Yeah, it's starting to, this edge is falling away. It's starting to pull a bit, so 13 laps was probably a bit too much for this. I mean, the reason I thought they wouldn't shave is because what I saw under the scope, and they looked like they'd had too much work. That's the kind of Kasumi I was seeing, and I think that is the case really. Both of them, they started off well but fell away. But that's good. I mean, other times I haven't even been able to get a stroke. So I'll redo these, I think. We'll go with 11, maybe 11 laps. Yeah, going back to the horn. As long as you can, if you can make scales, thin scales, shape the scales with no heat going in them, there'll be no movement. And because I mean, keep your eye on the blank, and that won't be moving, so it shouldn't be moving. And that's what it's all about, is not altering the structure. Of the oxhorn. Once it's moved, it's never going to be the same. It probably won't keep still. It's never going to be as strong as it was. And I mean, I could have buffed them and made them really shiny, but they would have ended up looking like plastic. And if I want plastic, I'd use plastic, but so I'll always go for that satin finish, or at least that's where I'm at the moment. I mean, I used to polish them, but not anymore. At least I know what's going on. This could be the best of the Mondial soaps and creams. I've tried this one. I've got it in my mind to make a couple of videos. I'm thinking about making 3 videos. 2 restorations and 1 on a stone, fixing up a stone, making it stable and look good. But I've got the 1 restoration ready to start, so I'm going to start filming today, see how it goes. It's a mother of pearl razor. The mother of pearl's broke, and I'm going to be fixing that, and hopefully it all works out. One of the restorations I want to do, I've got a razor, I've had it for a couple of years, and I keep looking at it thinking that's perfect for a restoration video because it's in such a bad state. And the scales, you'd say they could not be saved. And that could be the case, but I'm going to try and save them. Just to make the video half interesting. But that'll be my 2nd restoration video. We'll see how this one goes today. And it's gonna probably take a month or something, because I can only do it at the weekends, and with the weekends? No, on like a Monday or a Tuesday. And I've got to set up lighting and the camera, so. But I'll make a start today to see how that looks. Plus, it'll be a really good, it's a really nice razor. So I could do, restore it, hone it, and shave with it. But we'll see how it goes, and I'll keep you guys updated. I think my restoration video's got more hits. My 7-day set, that's got the most hits of all my videos. The most views. Check to see how many views my videos have got. Subscribers doesn't really mean anything. I've got 530 something subscribers, but I mean that's a lot of people really. In the world of YouTube it's not, but to me it is. I mean, if you stood 500 people next to each other, but my videos are roughly getting, like say 300 views in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Feels really close. I mean, it's a lot of views. So I see some channels they've got many more subscribers, but not so many views. So I take views over subscribers. And subscribers, it's down to YouTube as well. If they choose to promote a video for you and put it in everyone's feed, then you know you're going to, off the back of that, you get a certain amount of views and a certain amount of subscribers. So I'm going to use the carite. So I don't know, I was having thoughts a while back to make my shave videos just have a little section of honing, a little section of restoration, a little section of honing it, and then the shave video. But obviously it's easier said than done, that's quite a lot of work. But whatever happens, I want to change things up and keep things like moving forward and getting better, hopefully. Right, that's it. I'm done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.